Hello, my name is Iris Ortega, and today I'm going to show you how to make this floral hanging wall decoration. If you're anything like me and you like arts and crafts, this will be the perfect project for you. I also believe that making your own home decorations allows you to create something with the personal touch that you're sure to love. So let's go ahead and get started. You want to begin by prepping your workspace and preparing your materials. I prepared my workspace by applying this plastic table cover to my table so I don't mess up the actual table. Next, for materials, you're going to need a base for your decoration. This is a wooden plaque that I found at my local dollar store, already in the shape of a heart, which I'm going to be using. You can also use recycled cardboard boxes like this pizza box or a cereal box. You can go ahead and trace out whatever shape you want and cut it out. Next, you're going to need a hot glue gun, some glue sticks for the hot glue gun, some plastic flowers. You can choose any colors and any flowers that you like. As you can see here, I do have an assortment of flowers, and I chose the colors pink and white for my theme. You're also going to optionally need some paints and a paintbrush, as well as some ribbon and tape. So let's go ahead and get started with the actual procedure. You want to begin by painting your base if you choose to paint it. I decided to paint mine pink so that way in case there is any spots showing through, you won't be able to see the actual wooden board, you'll just be able to see pink. So while you wait for that to dry, I had already prepped mine. You can go ahead and also turn on your hot glue gun so that way it's ready for the time when you're ready to use it. As far as the flowers go, you're going to need to destem them. So the easiest way to do this, I found, is by going on the bottom and just simply pulling off the stem. The flowers should come off pretty easily. Now, as you can see, there is this green plastic part still attached to the flower. You can choose to keep it on if you want, but I decided to take all of them off. So the way you can do this is you can just pinch the flower and then just simply pull off this green plastic part, and it comes off like this. The only thing is you have to be careful when you take that off because that holds the flower together. So you can easily dismantle the flower once you take that off. So do use caution when doing that. So you want to make sure you go ahead and do that to all of your flowers now, so that way you allow your paint to dry and it will be a lot faster and easier for you when you start gluing on your flowers. So as you can see here, I'm just pulling off the green bottom part and it comes off fairly simply. So let me go ahead and move this. Okay, so right here I have all of my flowers already all destemmed and I took off all the green parts of them. So once your base is dry, you want to go ahead and get started by applying the ribbon, which is going to be what you're going to attach to the wall. So I found this pink little ribbon at the dollar store as well. So I'm just going to cut off a little chunk of this with some scissors. And then I'm going to apply this to my heart. So I want to apply it before I put on any flowers so that way you won't be able to see the ends of this. So I just take a little bit of hot glue and apply a straight line down wherever I want to put the string. And then I just go ahead and place the string on. Be very careful with the hot glue because it is hot, as it's mentioned in the name, and it will burn you. So let me go ahead and do that to the other side as well. And I form it in kind of an upside down U shape. That way it can hang easily on the wall. You want to hold it down for a couple of seconds as well so that way the hot glue can dry. The next thing is I took tape to go ahead and reinforce these. Since it will be hanging on the wall and gravity will be pulling it down, there will be a lot of weight on it. So I applied tape on top of the ends of the string as well as the hot glue. Again, this is just another measure to make sure that it doesn't fall down. So once that is done, you are ready to begin gluing on your flowers. So as mentioned, it's easiest if you destem all of your flowers first and then glue them on. So I'm going to just choose whichever flower I want. They all have this plastic stem at the end. You can choose to cut that off, but it will make it very difficult for you because your flower will start to fall apart. However, you can trim this if you believe it's too long, or some of them are very crooked, so you can just go ahead and trim off a little bit of the end to however you want it. So the next thing you're going to do, I find it easiest to just pinch the flowers all from the bottom like this. It makes it the easiest to grab and you're not getting hot glue all over the flowers. And since they're not real flowers, they're not as delicate, so you won't mess up the shape or anything if you do this. So then you're going to get your hot glue gun and you're going to put glue on the base of the stem right there. Be very careful, but apply a generous amount of glue. Now you can go ahead and choose wherever you want to place this flower down. So I'll just go ahead and put it down right here. And you want to hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds, so that way the glue can have some time to dry, because if not, your flower is just going to fall over since it is standing up. So I'll just go ahead and hold that down for a little bit. and wait for it to dry. Okay, so when that's done, you can again go in the middle and push down the flower just to make sure it's in the right spot. And that is our first flower on there. So now you can go ahead and choose whichever flowers you want, and you can go ahead and customize it however you want. And again, you can go in and just trim the ends of it, pinch the flower from the top, and then apply glue to the bottom, and then just stick it on wherever you'd like. And this is a part where you can get creative. You can choose however many flowers you want to put on here, however close together you want to put them, if you want to create a pattern or whatever you like. So I'll just add a couple of flowers on here. Again, pinching it will help. Now there's no exact rhyme or rhythm to this, just kind of seeing what looks best and what you like. And as you can see, I do have various tones of pinks. I have this very light pink, I have this brighter pink. I also have different sizes of flowers. So this is a really big flower, and then I have very little flowers. And I just arranged them around to my likings. So after you put all of those on, you will have something like this. This is going to be the final product. So let's go over the steps one more time. Prepare your workspace. Make sure you're not getting anything messed up. Get all of your materials, hot glue gun, glue sticks, a base, your plastic flowers, paint, a paintbrush, some tape, and some ribbon. Then you want to go ahead and paint your base, let that dry, and while you're letting it dry, plug in your hot glue gun so that way it has time to warm up. De-stem all of your flowers, and if you choose to take off the little green plastic parts, go ahead and do that now. Once your base is all dry, you're going to go ahead and attach your ribbon to this so that way you can be able to hang it up later on. And then after that, you can just go ahead and have fun with putting on as many flowers as you want. And in the end, you should get something like this. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you learned something from this. This is definitely one of my favorite DIY projects, and I'm definitely going to be hanging this up on my wall. Thank you all for watching.